Well, good morning, everyone. It's a stunning morning here in Darwin and in Palmerston, particularly where we are today. Blue skies, bright sunshine, highlighting the 2025 Top End T20 Series, sponsored by NT Tourism. We're not far away from the first ball between the Adelaide Strikers and the Perth Scorchers. And before we start, I'd like to acknowledge the Larrakia people, the traditional owners of the land we're on, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people watching this broadcast. My name is Stu Davis and I'm joined today by Riley Mark. G'day Riley, welcome.
Hey, you going, Stu? It really is a great morning out here.
It is fantastic. Bit of a breeze coming through. It's been a cool morning here in Darwin, and if you can just see on the vision there's a heap of young cricketers out there, kids that are forming a guard of honour. They actually are representing 22 teams around the region, so it's fantastic that they're here to support the cricket. Obviously got some time away from school, and we're just waiting on the umpires to enter the field, and then they'll be followed by the players, of course. Umpires today, Ken Wirakoon and Mohammed Kreshi. So, all set for what should be a fantastic day's cricket. And let's take it to the bat flip, and there it is. Earlier today, and we can advise that the Strikers won the bat flip and have elected to field first. So Riley, it's been a bit of a mixed bag about winning the toss and batting or fielding first. We'll just look through the lineups there. The Perth Scorchers first of all. Top of the list, Jaden Goodwin and Teague Wiley. Any standouts for the viewers to look at there, Riley?
Yeah, I think Jaden Goodwin and Teague Wiley will be really strong at the top of the order. They both played a little bit of state cricket throughout the last few years, and I think they'll be looking to push their case to play BBL in the next season or two. Another good player, Joel Curtis, coming off a 44 not outs to win them the game last game, so I think he's been promoted up the order a little bit, so we'll see how he goes today.
And the Strikers line-up, led by Alex Ross, of course. He's no stranger to cricket in the Northern Territory. They've only played the one game in the series so far. Do we know much about their line-up?
Yeah, I think they've had a pretty similar team throughout the last couple of years. Like, a lot of these guys played a lot of Premier cricket, T20 cricket, so I think the guys to watch out for are definitely Jake Winter up the top. Lots of power. Mackenzie Harvey had a very good one-day season last year for South Australia. And from a bowling point of view, I think Tim Oakley, with a bit of pace up top, should be able to rattle a few feathers.
Fantastic. Yeah, so we're just talking about...
Are you looking to hit your studies for six? Make the move to Australia's Northern Territory and start a world-class partnership where your potential can glide through boundaries and you can rack up runs in places you've never imagined. Enjoy our laid-back lifestyle and help us build what's next. When this over is over, think about getting on a good wicket and consider studying in Australia's Northern Territory. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin.
So we're ready to go here at Kazali's Arena in Palmerston, and opening the bowling for the Strikers will be Campbell Thompson from the Palmerston City end of the ground. Left arm over, and on strike for the Scorchers will be Teague Wiley. Just waiting for the clock to tick over, I think, as Wiley has a little bit of a jog and prepares himself. We're set to go now. And the first ball of this match at Kazali's Arena. Short, just pushed away on the offside.
Thompson, left armour, probably look to get it really full. Try and get a little bit of swing early, see what he can make happen. Little bit of nip on offer there, I think.
Yeah, you were at the game here yesterday, Riley. Is that all the games? Scores were reasonably low, is that right?
Yeah, I think the team batting first made 140 and they defended it pretty easily, so...
Short again, this one off the outside edge, and it's caught it slip. Second ball of the match, can you believe that? And a great piece of bowling, just dug that one in, going across the right-hander. And that's a big wicket to start proceedings here in this match, and an early breakthrough for the strikers.
Yeah, no swing there, a little bit of nip away. Lovely 4-day bowling that.
Yeah, so a big start, and not the start, obviously, that the Scorchers were looking for, with Teague Wiley on his way in the first over.
He's been their leading run scorer so far, so that's a big poll for the Adelaide strikers first up. Yeah, so just talking about the relatively low scores yesterday, of course we've seen some big scores in the tournament, mainly at TIO Stadium and DXC Arena. Is there any talk around the traps about pace of the pitch or anything like that? I think there's been a very heavy spin focus from a lot of the teams. So when the wicket's been going a little bit lower, it's been really hard to play the spinners. So they've sort of bowled a lot of the overs, especially at TIO with so much cricket being played on it. And out here, it will probably stay a little bit low for the spinners. So I think it's important for the batters just to get used to the pace of the wicket before they start having a crack. So the new batsman at the crease, left-handed Joel Curtis. He'll be facing the third ball of the innings. So Campbell Thompson with a wicket already. Oh, this one goes past the outside edge of the bat as well. So a bit of a way swing there. Yeah, looked like it, didn't it? A terrific start from Thompson. He's bang on the money to kick it off. Lovely hard length, every ball. It's been a good start. This one in on the pads and worked away on the leg side. Just look for the signal here. Maybe leg buys, I think, off the thigh pad. Yeah, that's the call. So first score on the board for the Scorchers. It's a leg bye. And this brings Jaden Goodwin to the strike for the first time. Another left-hander. Lots of experience in Darwin, played in the 2023 Strike League. See how he goes here. Captain of the side, of course. Short outside the off stump, a slash at that one, but goes through to the keeper. No touch on it. Another nice bit of shape there from the left-handed Campbell Thompson. Short, and again just getting past the outside edge of the bat. That's a really impressive opening over from Campbell Thompson. Scorchers 1 for 1 after the first over, and Thompson opens up with a wicket maiden, just conceding the one leg bye in the over. It was a lovely over, very consistent, hitting a hard length there. Didn't give him anything full, nothing short. Very impressive. Opening up from the other end is Hanno Jacobs. Of course, recently moved to South Australia from New South Wales and the ACT. Played up here last year for the ACT Comets side, so also has a little bit of experience up in the top end.
This one driven away through the covers. There's a sweeper out to the point boundary. It's going very fast across the outfield and just unable to get to it out there. Ryan King, a diving attempt, but the first boundary of the match is scored by Curtis. Nice cover drive to get him away.
Yeah, just a little loose there, I feel. Touch full outside the off stump. Lovely shot.
I think that's something we've noticed on all the grounds. The outfields are really fast and in terrific condition. This one wide. It's going to be called wide, outside off stump. Curtis shaped to play a shot and then realised it was just too wide. So Jacobs just not quite on target to start off. This time worked away down to third man. That'll go all the way to the boundary as well. So nicely played, opened the face of the bat a bit and got past the fielder in the gully and raced away for another boundary 4. Just look at the replay here.
Yeah, lovely use of hands.
Yeah. Just used the pace of the ball, guided it down.
No risk in that shot whatsoever, and he's got 4 runs for it, so.
This one's shorter, played down into the gully this time. No run.
It looks to be that good length ball is the most tricky to play at the minute. As soon as it's full or wide, batters have a bit of time to throw their hands through it.
So fielding change here, the slip being taken out and extra reinforcement inside the circle on the offside. Full this time and straight to that fielder who's just been brought out, Jake Winter. So the last couple a bit tidier from Jacobs. Oh, gone over the top this time. There's a fielder out there. It's going straight down his throat. Would you believe there's one fielder in the outfield on the offside, and Curtis has picked him out. So the Scorchers lose their second wicket in the second over, and both openers gone now. No, in fact, Curtis came in at 3, but yeah, they're under all sorts of pressure. Very
similar ball to the first one. He smacked through the covers for 4. Maybe it's just that extra cover fielder that made him feel like he had to go over the top.
Yeah, that's right. You've got plenty of it, and the boundaries square of the wicket are pretty big, particularly on the other side of the ground, because the pitch is on the right-hand side of the square as we look at it now. But yeah,
2 for 10.
That's right, 2 for 10 inside 2 overs. It's a terrific start for the strikers.
I think in the top end series so far, the teams that have been able to sort of back end the innings as much as they can and not lose wickets at the top, they've been able to post those huge totals you've seen in some of the games. So I think Scorchers just need to sort of consolidate here. Low risk, high reward cricket.
Keaton Critchell is the next Scorchers player at the crease. And he'll just have the one ball to face to complete the over. This one right on line, and Well bowled to finish the over after a bit of a shaky start with a couple of boundaries and a wide. Jacobs has finished off nicely, and he has 1 for 9 from his first over.
Looks like Campbell Thompson back into the attack. Wicket maiden in his first over. Let's see what he can do this one.
Yeah, that's right. Why wouldn't you give him another crack?
Bowled very nicely.
Good one.
Ramp.
Trying the ramp, moving across, but got nothing on it. There's no fine leg in place. There's just a short fine leg inside the circle. There's a deep backward square leg and a deep backward point. The 2 fielders outside the circle. This time working it behind square on the leg side. Thought about a second. They've a slight misfield there, so they come back for the second comfortably. And Goodwin's away with 2 runs.
What I like about Thompson so far, he's stayed very consistent to his line and length, just trying to get a bit of movement, as all left armers should.
Swing and a miss outside the off stump again, and yeah, it's terrific consistent bowling, as you said, Riley, from Campbell Thompson. He's beaten the outside edge a number of times already into his second over.
I think it's so handy having a left armour with the new ball in his hand. Now, swing it away from left-handers and swing it back into the pads of right-handers. I think T20 teams going forward are always looking for that next left armour they can bring in.
This one's short. It's skied in the air. It's coming around, not going to get to it. It's going to fall safely, but not a convincing shot at all at top edge as he tried to pull it away over the onside.
Just a touch short there. Might have held in the wicket a touch.
Yeah, I was at the game at Fred's Pass on Sunday, and lots of skied catches, lots of dismissals from skied balls. So perhaps the ball not coming on as players would have been thinking.
Yeah.
This one full, driven through the covers. That sweeper out at the boundary will get to that, and they'll come back easily for 2 runs. So Critchell off the mark from the second ball he's faced. So just looking for a field change here. Again, the slip coming out, and Jake Winter will take up that position at short extra cover, well inside the circle. Short, forced off the back foot, out to the fielder at deep point, and they just jog through for a single to end the over, and an over that saw the Scorchers advance their score by 6 runs, and both batsmen 3 not out. 2 for 16 after 3 overs.
Very important over here, last over of the power play. Scorchers don't want to lose another wicket here, but with only 2 fielders out, they should still be looking to hit those boundaries. We got Aubrey Stockdale into the attack here.
Full driven out through the covers. I'll come back for 2 and be satisfied with that as the return comes in from the outfield.
Stockdale, player from Queensland, moved down to South Australia 2 or 3 years ago, looking to get more opportunities. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, this one's skied again. This should be caught pretty easily out at mid-off, so not really sure where he was trying to hit that one, but the skipper, Alex Ross, comfortably taking that catch, and the Scorchers in all sorts of trouble here at 3 for 18.
Yeah, another one at that back of a length that may have held in the wicket a touch. Just sort of got high and a bit on the top edge of the bat. Well taken in the end. I think from a bowling point of view, yeah, that back of a length, it's been really tricky for the batters so far. As soon as it's full, batters been able to throw their hands through it and get full reward.
So Critchell has to go, and he'll be replaced at the crease by Sam Fanning.
Sam Fanning, another very good player. He's been around for a fair bit of time now. Lots of experience in this format.
Three bowlers used in the innings, all have had success in their opening over.
The Adelaide Strikers are a very all-rounder heavy team as well, so lots of bowling options. Won't just be 5 bowlers that bowl the 4. I think that's the way T20s are going these days, though. More all-rounders, need lots of bowling options.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously have to be able to field as well. If it's a huge part of the game, and if you're a liability in the field, you're not likely to get a game in the side.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Oh, an inside edge, but just goes past the stumps and taken at that fielder inside the circle round the corner there. So no danger done.
I think there's more and more younger guys coming through that are those three-dimensional players, and I think, you know, states all around Australia will be loving the fact that everyone wants to bat, bowl and field. Sort of in the past, it was sort of either bat or you bowl. So it's cool to see guys with so much talent being able to showcase their skills in all 3 dimensions.
Yeah, it's incredible. Look at just sight screen adjustment needed here. Yeah, no sight screen attendance in place, so a little bit of a delay. Stockdale keen to get on with it, but needed his teammate to get back inside the circle, Josh Kern. Oh, short and past the outside edge again. Good bowling. They've
a little bit of way nick from the batter there. Nice hard length, bit of pace and carry.
Yeah, it's looking like it was a good toss to win at this stage.
I think with the morning game, a bit of dew from the night before, the wicket's always going to be a little bit more dicey and sort of harden up as the day goes on. Obviously, good batting still trumps that. I think the key is for the Scorchers just build a partnership going forward here.
one just works square of the wicket on the offside and through for a single. Yeah, I think you're right. It's really important that they just get a partnership and just stem the flow of wickets for a few overs now, and then look to build.
Yeah, I think out on this ground, 150 will be a good score. So you don't have to blaze and try and go at 12 and over.
This one worked away square on the offside again, and another single. It's the end of the 4th over. Stockdale's first. He's got a nice start with 1 for 4 from his first overs, and after 4 overs, the Perth Scorchers 3 for 20.
Looks like it might be Campbell Thompson again for a 3rd over.
That's interesting.
I like the idea though. I mean, he's bowled really nicely. Using most of the new ball.
Look at the scorecard on the screen there, and it doesn't look very healthy for the Scorchers at the moment. Again, outside the off stump, again a play and a miss. So terrific spell of bowling from Campbell Thompson. Thompson again to Goodwin. Again, just short of a length outside the off stump and getting past the outside edge of the bat. That's half a dozen times he's beaten the outside edge. It's in his 3rd over. It's terrific bowling from Thompson.
With the way it's going and Scorchers 3 for 20, I wouldn't mind seeing a slip in here.
They had one early, but gone against it. But yeah, I agree. It's getting it past that outside edge. This time Fuller, and straight back fielded by Thompson on his follow through.
Goodwin 4 off 10 balls here. Might have it in the back of his mind to get a wriggle on.
This time full again and just works it away on the offside.
Nice hands
pushes
there.
through for a single.
Campbell Thompson 1 for 7 off 2.4. Been a really good spell of bowling so far.
Yeah, they're good numbers, but the bowling's been exceptional. This time just put in a bit short. Has a shy at the stumps. There's an appeal, and he's given out, run out. He had to.
What a good effort around the batsman.
It was around the batsman, who was directly in line with the stumps basically, but fantastic piece of follow-up fielding, and a run out at this stage is exactly what the Scorchers did not need. So just look on the replay here, and there's a bit of a mix-up. Tries to get back, but he's well short of the crease. And
I think that's just the scoreboard pressure creeping up on the batsman. Like, they don't want to have dot balls going forward, so trying to take that cheeky extra single has just got him undone. Another left-hander walking to the crease, Nick Hobson.
We would like to acknowledge our top End T20
Known more as a finisher in his Big Bash role, so be a good opportunity for him to see if he can push his case to go up the order this Big Bash season coming up.
Yes, Scorchers, as we said before, desperate for a partnership here, and the Strikers have only played the one game before today, which was a loss for them, so keen to get on the board with a win. So just one ball remaining in Thompson's third over. Might be, looks like they might have sent Spores out ahead of Hobson here.
Yeah, nicely played.
Yeah, works its way through mid-wicket. They come back for the second.
Yeah, they have made a change to the batting order.
Nicely.
Spores have come out a touch earlier than he normally would have. Maybe they're saving Hobson for that sort of back end of the innings.
Yeah, I'd say that the current state of the scoreboard has dictated that they make that change, and Spores comes out for a different role perhaps than Hobson would play.
Spores in recent years has sort of came on the scene, back on the scene as a leg spinner, sort of batting all-rounder. Originally was just a batsman, but did play a few games for the Scorchers last year as that sort of second and third spinner, batting 7 and 8. So obviously has the talent there with the bat.
So Stockdale to continue from grandstand end. And swing and a miss outside the off stump. No contact, no run. So Campbell Thompson finished his third over. He has figures of 1 for 9, and then that lone hand run out in his previous over as well. Is having a good day. This one off the back foot to
nice hard length again.
Backward point.
It's a lot riding on Goodwin here. Needs to problem solve his way out of this. How can he keep ticking the scoreboard over without the risk of losing his wicket? I think he's just got to back himself in here.
Full and swinging outside off stump, but no contact. May have even played outside that one.
I like the option there, mid on or mid off up, cover up. If he gets any bat on that, it could be flying away.
And as you say that, they've pushed mid off back. Of course, the power play finished a couple of overs ago.
Slower ball. Played away for 1.
Yep, just to the right hand of Alex Ross in the covers there, so through for an easy single.
Matthew Spores back on strike. So he's actually got a bit of T20 international experience, Matthew Spores. Played 10 T20Is for Canada Also has a T20I century against the Philippines in 2022, so definitely can hold the stick here.
This one in on the legs and worked around the corner, backward of square, just for the single. So Spores has scored from both deliveries he's faced.
One ball left in the over. Let's see how he can close it out here.
Short, pulled away, didn't really catch it, but fell safely on the leg side, and they scrambled through for a single to finish the over. And Stockdale finishes his second over with the figures of 1 for 7 after 6 overs. The Perth Scorchers 4 for 26. Thompson looks like he's going again, bowling his 4 straight off.
The figures are 1 for 9, why not? Betting the outside edge.
This one down the leg side.
First real miss of his bowling spell so far, but
It is.
lucky to get away with it.
Yeah, no call from the umpire. Everyone eyes on the umpire, but no decision forthcoming.
He's had a look at him here, Goodman. Faced him for a couple overs.
This one punched away backward of point. Will just be the single. So return comes in. And Spores back on strike. Short, and it's first bouncer we've seen in the innings, and the signal for the one over the shoulder allowed for the over.
It's a good option on this sort of surface. Ball might shoot through or could sort of be real spongy out of the wicket, so wouldn't mind to see it used more, especially to the big leg side boundary out there.
Yeah, real surprise ball, I'd imagine. He's bowled 3.5 overs without bowling one and then pulls it out.
Nice hard length again.
Yeah, and not much that Spores could do with that one. Just pushes it back.
Keeper's been signalled to grab his helmet. Could see some spin next over.
Slower ball this time. And beaten outside the off stump. Clever bowling here from Thompson, really mixing it up.
It's been an awesome spell of bowling so far. 3.5 overs on the trot. 1 for 10. Only 1 off his 4th over so far. hopefully he can close it out here.
Short goes the swing. There's a bit of an appeal, but only a half-hearted one. And that's the end of Thompson's spell. A fantastic opening spell of 4 overs and finishes with the figures of 1 for 10. So really influential in the start of this innings and put the Scorchers under all sorts of pressure here. That wicket in the first over and then the lone hand run out, as well as really putting the clamps on any scoring off him.
We got Jersis Wadia coming into the attack now. Left arm off spinner. Bowling for the left-handed Jaden Goodwin.
So spin for the first time in the match. And as you said, Riley, it's played a crucial role in virtually all games so far. Spin, particularly in the middle overs when teams have got away to solid starts. Spin just seems to pull them back a bit in the middle order, in the middle overs, sorry.
I'll start.
Yeah, just
chunked into the offside, no run. I think what a lot of the spinners have done really well in this tournament is keeping the stumps in play. I've seen lots of bowls, lots of LBWs.
Down the track this time and working it away on the leg side, just for the single.
Nice bit of bowling again, bit of flight, bit of turn in the wicket.
And the other thing that you notice with the good spinners is the variations that they have. Faster balls, slower balls. And just keeps the batsman thinking all the time.
Yeah, 100%. Keeping those stumps in play.
Sweep shot this time. Races out to the fielder at deep backward square and through for a single again.
It's a nice shot just for the single. Flatter, get back to the bowler. Changing up his pace here this over. Try not to let the batter settle.
Oh, got the reverse sweep. Bales are taken off. Wadia appealing for caught behind. Nothing.
Good start so far. 2 runs off his first 5 balls.
Yeah, very tidy. Last ball of the over now. Again, worked away on the leg side and just through for a single. So a good start from Wadia. 3 runs from his opening over. Scorchers moved to 4 for 30 from 8 overs. So that run rate down below 4, of course, brought about by the loss of those early wickets.
Change of bowler. Hanno Jacobs back into the attack. Short, just sort of holding the wicket.
Yeah.
Touch wide though.
Too wide. It's called wide. So start again.
Hanno Jacobs made his first class debut last season. Definitely be looking to push to play more games this year. It's a good chance to showcase his skills.
This one short, pulled away, or hooked away down to fine leg. Bit of a top edge, but falls safely and through for a single again. So Spores on strike. Jacobs coming round the wicket to the right-hander. It's gone high, out to deep backward square. It's going to go all the way over the boundary, and 6 runs is the result.
Lovely bit of timing.
It certainly was. That's the long boundary on the ground and probably into the wind as well. He's picked that up beautifully.
Just a flick of the bat, straight off the middle. The fielder on the leg side boundary is about 10 to 15 metres in, trying to stop that too. So, lovely bit of batting.
Oh, this one's short and tucking away over the shoulder. Spores has a look at the square leg umpire. Thinking it might have been over his head, but that's a good call, I think.
Don't think Jacobs was going to float one up again after the 6. Just digging that one right in.
This one full, worked away behind square on the leg side. Just through for the single. Yeah, that fielder behind square in off the boundary to save the 2, and they might have thought that he's probably placed well enough to take the catch there, but it was struck so well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great bit of timing.
This one short outside the off stump, sliced away. There's a fielder at third man. Good work by Stockdale down here, but they're able to get back for the second run. So Goodwin takes his score to 13 from 25, and Spores is 11 off 10.
Good over so far from Scorchers, their biggest over so far. I think they've got to keep trying to push the run rate, push the fielders, run the 2s hard.
Again, through the offside. There should be a couple here as they come back. Oh, they misfielding the outfield as well, but it's not going to do any damage there. So 2 runs to finish the over. A productive one for the Scorchers. They've taken 13 runs from that over, including the wide off the first delivery. So by far their best over of the innings.
Change the bowler again. Looks like Harry Manenti coming into the attack. Surprising after the spinner bowl. Quite nicely, I thought, the first over.
Yeah.
They do have lots of bowling options, though, the strikers. Might just not be trying to let the Scorchers settle on one bowler. Harry Manenti recently played in the ICC World Cup qualifiers for Italy. Performed nicely, as I was told. Manenti comes in the bowl.
This one driven straight, but Manenti chops it off in his follow through.
Comes from a good cricketing family, of course. Brother Ben Manenti. Also recently played for Italy as well, so both brothers played.
one full, driven uppishly for a while through the covers, but the gap there, no problem, and fielded in the outfield, and just the single.
Goodwin back on strike. He's got up to 15 off 26 here. He'll be looking to keep pushing his strike rate up. Keep pushing the team forward.
Came in at the top of the order, of course, and it's been at the other end while all of those wickets have fallen. Short, pulled away on the onside. But again, the sweeper out there will tidy it up, and just the single.
I think these two have batted quite nicely so far. Not a lot of risk involved in a lot of their shots.
Yeah, came together with a score at 21, and so they've batted for almost 5 overs together now. Slower ball this time, and Spores tries to paddle it around on the leg side from outside off.
Almost looked like a sweep shot to the spinner.
Yeah, obviously picked the slower ball, but couldn't get any bat on it.
Still got some batting to come with Hobson, Kelly and Esterhuizen next in.
This time going aerial. It's Aubrey Stockdale diving attempt to get to that, but it's not
Jacobs
Stockdale, yeah, it's Jacobs, yeah. And yeah, just couldn't quite reach it, and it gets past him and
May have just got a fingertip on it, I think. Just out of reach.
So the replay here, diving away to his left, and
maybe just short of him, but it was a good effort nonetheless. Could have hung back and saved the 4, but took the attacking option, went for the catch.
this time short, pulled away. There's a sweeper out there, and
Nicely fielded.
Fielded and thrown back in quickly, so just the single. And that finishes Manenti's first over. Yielded 7 runs for the Scorchers, who brought up their 50 with that last run. And after 10 overs at the halfway mark, they're 4 for 50.
It's like another new bowler into the attack. 15, Josh Khan. Another batting all-rounder. Josh Khan, originally from the Gold Coast, moved down to Adelaide 3 seasons ago.
So the 6th bowler used in the innings so far.
Khan will just hit the top of the stumps here. Get it into the wicket. Out on the leg side.
Tried to scoop that one over the wicket keeper, but no touch on it again.
Interesting with 3rd man back. May have just got the single for his efforts there. 3 out on the leg side. 3rd man and a deep cover point. Definitely looking to get this in the wicket.
Swings big, straight down the ground this time. Got plenty of air. It's going all the way over the boundary once again, and Spores has made fantastic contact straight down the ground. Umpire just confirming that it went over, but looked pretty clearly over from our vantage point. And the signal comes now, so another boundary 6 to Spores, and yeah, we'd mentioned that this pair have been together for over 5 hours now, and Spore's starting to take to the bowling. Short, pulled away, but nicely
45.
positioned there, and on the bounce into the hands of Stockdale, and no run.
Spore's up to 23 off 18 balls. Got his eye in. It's a crucial partnership now. These guys can bat for the next 5 overs. Sets them up really nicely for the back 5.
Yeah.
Get power to come in.
Yeah, particularly Hobson to come in next. So the change in the order has succeeded. Short, again pulled away fine, but Stockdale's been pushed down to fine leg, so they'll get through for the single this time. And Goodwin back on strike.
I think Goodwin from here just needs to try and get off strike every ball. The occasional boundary. Just look to limit those dot balls.
Yeah, he's basically played the anchor role so far in the innings, as the circumstances have required.
Third man comes up.
Yeah, mid-off being pushed out.
Similar field, 3 out on the leg side. Cover and mid-off. Might take pace off here.
Again, a swing and a miss outside the off stump.
Bowler appealing.
He is. He looks surprised that he hasn't had any support there.
I think he's the only one who heard that one. Don't think anyone else went up there.
No. So, 1 ball remaining in Josh Khan's first over. Outside the off stump. Straight to cover and no run. So 7 runs from Khan's first over. And the Scorchers are 4 for 57 from 11.
It's a nice comeback after sort of floated that 1 full and got hit for 6. Only 1 run off the next 4 balls. Player with a lot of experience up in the top end, Josh Khan. Played for Tracy Village and Southern Districts. Won the premiership in 2023, so he knows his way around the traps up here, that's for sure. Looks like Jersis Wadia back into the attack. Left arm off spinner.
Yeah, had a really tidy first over from the same end.
Tossed up.
Oh, big swing, looking to hoik over to mid-wicket. Missed everything, but must have just missed the off stump.
It's nicely bowled.
This time driving down to long off. They run the first one hard, but coming in quickly off the fence was Jacobs to make sure that the single was all that could be scored. And now Goodwin on strike. Down the pitch he goes, aerial this time. Jacobs coming around, but he's not going to get anywhere near that. It's cleared the boundary by 10 metres easily. So Goodwin breaking the shackles and smashing that one straight down the ground. So another boundary 6.
Great use of the feet there as we watch the replay. Gets to the pitch of the ball. Almost golf swing like, straight down the ground. Lovely shot.
Picked it up really cleanly. So
let's see how Wadia responds here.
Down again.
Flatter and faster.
Yeah, fired in faster, and he works it to the leg side. Interested in a second, but sent back by Spores. And the single there. So Another good over for the Scorchers building here.
Partnership up to 40 now.
Sweep shot this time, almost off the toe end, I think. Is it
Pushing for 2?
They are. The throw comes in. They're home pretty comfortably. So good cricket, good running, and good work from deep in the outfield.
It's been a good over for the Scorchers, sorry, so far. Sweeping again.
Sweep shot in the air for a long time. Fielder out there at backward square picks it up and just keeps it to 1 run. So a good effort out there, and another good over for the Scorchers. 11 runs coming from it, and they advance to 4 for 68 from their 12 overs. Just look at the bowling card there. Jacobs, the expensive one, and Stockdale, and of course Campbell Thompson up the top with the terrific economy rate of 2.5.
Back to Harry Manenti now. First over going for 7. Looks like a similar field to Josh Kahn's last over. Might be taking the pace off into the wicket.
Short. Pulled away behind square, beautifully placed and timed, and that races away to the boundary once again. And Spores in pretty good touch this morning. So he moves up to 32, and I think that brings up the 50 partnership between the two. It's
a good shot. Just used his wrist to get that well behind square. Ball was probably in line with off stump, so lovely use of the hands there. Didn't miss by much there, Manenti. Backward square has been pushed a little bit more around. Slower again. Dot ball. Spores has been one to want to play all around the ground. Could look to try and use some of the pace here. Get it through third man or fine leg. There we are.
Oh, gone the reverse this time from well outside leg, but he's got a good piece of it. And
played quite nicely in the end.
Gets back for 2, it was.
Ball probably wasn't quite there for that shot, but found a way to make it work.
Clearly premeditated.
I think Manenti's just going to try and keep taking the pace off. Third man a fine leg up. Don't want an edge just flying away for 4. Big boundary on the leg side here.
Short, pulled away. It's a fielder out there, just falls short, and they get through for another single.
Another good over for the Scorchers so far. 7 coming from the first 4 balls. Slowly building up a bit of momentum here.
Yeah, they are. That's 3 in a row. Positive overs for them. This time gone the reverse. Shouts of catch it, but clearly nothing on that one.
As soon as the batsman pulls out those sort of shots, makes the bowler want to take away all the pace. So imagine this one will be slow.
Certainly is, and that's one slapped away through the offside out to deep backward point and through for a single to complete the over. So 8 runs from Manenti's second over. Scorchers 4 for 76 after 13.
Looks like Stockdale back into the attack. Bowled with a bit of pace first up, so they'll be looking to take a wicket or two here, strikers. Really try and slow down that momentum.
So these two came together with a score at 4 for 21 in the 5th over. So it's been a good recovery effort from them, and Spores in particular has looked to be in good touch, striking the ball well.
Could be time for Goodwin to look to accelerate here. 7 overs left. Still a bit of batting in the sheds.
Just a bit of pace off that one, I think, and Goodwin beaten on the inside edge.
Looked like a nice swing though. If you got a hold of that one, I think it was going a long way.
There was a couple of players out here in the deep.
The wind's going left to the right of screen. It's a bit windy today, so get that ball up in the air, could carry it across the line, vice versa.
This one banged in short, pulled away. It's going to be caught at short backward square there, so Goodwin on his way. Good piece of bowling, just mix it up with the short ball, and Goodwin couldn't get on top of it.
Just the extra pace got through in there, I think. It's always nice to have bowlers that can sort of go up a gear.
So not Goodwin's most fluent innings, but certainly played a role for the Scorchers in this comeback after the loss of those 4 early wickets.
Yeah, I think for the Scorchers now, they've got a little bit of a platform. I think there's no point in just knocking him around for the rest of the innings and getting to 110. I think they've got to keep looking to try and score as much as they can. Is it good ground you can kind of defend bowling at? It's a bit in the wicket, so I think anything over sort of 130 from here, they do have a chance to defend.
So Hobson comes to the crease, and Stockdale continues his good form, 2 for 7 in his 3rd over. So Scorchers 5 for 76 in the 14th over, and Hobson to take strike to Stockdale. On the front foot, just leans on that one, squirts it out to deep backward point, and Hobson off the mark straight away with a single. Brings Spores back on strike. Spores with 35 from 27 has been clearly the pick of the batsman so far. This one driven away on the offside, just forward of point, but just the single. The sweeper well placed out there. Again, about 15 metres off the boundary rope.
I think the strikers have done well in having all their fielders well off the rope, stopping those twos. It's only been one ball that's sort of gone over the fielders, so I think the main priority is stopping those twos. Stopgap comes in again.
Short, pulled away, but fielder at backward square, deep backward square, tidies that one up.
Been a good over so far. It's a wicket and the 3 singles.
So the last delivery of Stockdale's 3rd over to Spores. Spores works it away on the leg side, pushing hard. They're coming back for the second now. The throw's fired and it's going to be close. Bales are taken off. The shout there, and he's given run out. So Spores has to go, but
what a throw from the boundary.
Yeah, fantastic throw, and Spores caught just short there, and again a second run out for the innings, and Spores looked like he might be the player that might be able to carry them to a defendable total, but we'll just look at the replay here as gets it away. And
is that King out there? Rocket arm.
Was a rocket arm fired in the throw, and unfortunately for the Scorchers, it's Spores who's gone for 37, that'll be, off the 29 faced.
They've still got the surge in hand. I think with the number 7 and 8 batters in, best bet would be to take the surge as soon as they can. They don't want to be 9 down with the tail end in and having to take the surge. They want to get the most out of it. They definitely should be thinking about it now.
Yeah, I think you're right. The danger is that you lose more wickets, and then you know you're relying on your tail enders to do the work for you in those surge overs. So, but perhaps an over or two's time.
Yeah.
Let the new batsman just have a bit of a look, get some feel. Matthew Kelly, the new player at the crease, but he'll be at the non-striker's end at the start of this over.
Harry Manenti back on with the ball. Bowled pretty steadily first few sets. Done for 15 off 2.
Oh, this one wide. That's going to be called wide. So almost off the cut edge as that one went past.
Definitely doesn't want to get in his swing arc here.
Wide again, bottom edge this time. It goes away through the vacant slip area and races away for a boundary 4. So Hobson moves along to 6 from 4 balls he's faced.
Just committing to that wide plan to Hobson. Might have been something they talked about in the pre-game. See what they come up with now. Pushing 3rd man back. Backward square leg coming up into the circle. Might be a bit of pace off here.
Certainly was. Keeper up to the stumps as well. A wide ball's called again, so have to re-bowl that one. Second wide of the over so far.
I think with backward square and fine leg up, it's a bit of a positive missing out there, rather than getting too straight and getting flicked over the leg side. So don't mind it here from Harry Manenti.
Out there again, this one cut away behind point. They run the first hard, but
Nicely
no
fielded
chance. Yeah,
by Wardia.
Yep, no chance of a second there. So Kelly on strike for the first time.
New batter here. Wouldn't be surprised to see Manenti try and target the stumps. It's bowled mostly slower ball so far, trying to hit the wicket.
Tried to turn that one on the leg side, just got a leading edge back to the bowler.
Yeah, just held up in the wicket a touch. Seven off the over so far.
This one banged in short and
Beating the pace there. Or luck there. Off pace.
yeah, that's right. It might have been a pace off short ball, mightn't it? By the looks of that, he was through the shot before it got to him.
Looks like he's bowling little leg cutters here, and they're kind of sitting and turning in the wicket a bit. Could be a little tricky for the batters to pick up. Sort of the pace how it's coming off the wicket.
This one faster and fuller, and driven down to mid-on for a single. Still one ball remaining in this 15th over. And Hobson back on strike.
Let's go back to the wide plan. Fine third man here.
Oh, nicely played down to third man, but good coverage down here as Jake Winter picks up and throws it back into. So that concludes Manenti's third over. He has the figures of none for 24. And the Perth Scorchers 6 for 89 after 15.
Wardia back into the attack. Only have a third over, a spin bin bowled for the match, so a bit of a different tactic to a lot of the teams playing up here in the tournament. It's worked for him though.
It has, and maybe that's why they've persisted with it, because because the pace bowlers have done the job.
Yeah, for sure. Big over this, I think. Left arm spin to the left-handed Nick Hobson.
Fires this one in first up for a dot ball. Yeah, of course, all the teams would have plans A, B, C, D perhaps, and once the fast bowlers are on top, it's worth persisting with.
Yeah, 100%. Pass again.
This time off the pad and they scramble through for a leg bye.
Doesn't look like he'll chance his arm and toss one up to Hobson, does it?
No.
Does have the big boundary on the leg side for the left-hander though, which could work in his favour. New batter Kelly on strike. Bit slower, a little bit of turn there. Kelly just looking to turn into the leg side.
Yeah, just the one fielder inside the circle on the leg side, and that's basically a short fine leg or a wideish one, so plenty of space out there. Down the pitch this time, he's going long and high, and that's a massive hit. It clears the boundary and also the perimeter fence, so a huge 6 there from Kelly. Used his feet nicely.
Lovely use of the feet. Got to the pitch, the ball swung straight through it, similar to Goodwin early in the innings. I think Wardia was looking to toss that one up, beat the outside edge. Just good batting from Matthew Kelly. Let's see how he follows it up here.
Just fires this one in. It's pushed away on the offside, no run. Good comeback.
There's 4 overs left after this one.
Well, both batsmen have had a look now. You'd have to think about the surge next over, you would think.
Yeah, definitely.
Fired in again and smashed away into the offside, but straight to the fielder, no run. So the end of the over. Just the boundary 6 and a leg bye from the over. Whitey a none for 20 from 3.
Butters just having a chat in the middle. Doesn't look like the surge's been taken.
No, it doesn't. It's, looks like Jacobs back into the attack. Yeah, so leaving that power surge very late.
6 for 96 here. Scorchers will want to get the score above 130. Slow ball wins the wicket. Nicely bowled.
Yep.
Hobson just looking for a bit of pace there. Been a theme from all the quick bowlers, lots of slower balls, and it's worked quite effectively. The Scorchers have a more spin bowling heavy attack, so could be a bit of spin on offer out there in the second innings.
This one banged in cutaway, but fielder back there ties it up. So just the single scored. Brings Kelly on strike, right-hander. Down the pitch, it's banged in short and gets it away high, down to third man, a couple of bounces over the boundary rope. So good bowling, but good batting to adjust and get that one high over the infield.
Yeah, the batters look to take the attack to Jacobs throughout the innings. Probably been the most expensive bowler so far.
Yeah, he has.
Does have a wicket to his name though.
So that boundary brings up the 100 for the Scorchers. 6 for 101 in the 17th over. This time working away fine, but there is a short fine leg there. Does the fielding, but they still scramble through for that single. Good running.
It's a very fine 45 there.
Yeah.
It's fielded it quite nicely. The Scorchers just need maybe one more big over to get them to a defendable total.
This one cut away down to third man. It's gone quickly to Winter down there, and he gets it back in. Restricts the scoring to a single.
One ball to go. They'll be looking for a boundary here, the Scorchers.
Here's the striker's bowling card so far, and Jacobs is the expensive one, but did get that important wicket, of course. Oh, this one's banged well short. And that's well over the head of the batsman, called wide.
Still one ball to go.
That one pitched inside his own third of the pitch, I would have thought.
Nearly hit his foot.
This time full, driven straight, back past the bowler.
Well bowled.
Just a single though.
Pace on out the stumps.
So the end of the Jacobs over. He has 1 for 31 from his 3 overs. The Scorchers 6 for 105 after 17. Now here, just the signal coming now for the power surge. And it's going to be Stockdale to bowl.
Stockdale's bowled nicely. Picked up the 2 wickets so far. I think the surge, while it was sort of made for the batters, can also bring the bowling side into the fold. If the batters look to go too hard, it's often wickets that can fall.
So they've gone for a deep cover point and a deep long on for the 2 fielders outside the circle. Kelly down the pitch, has a swing, misses. He's given, caught behind. Wasn't a really enthusiastic appeal. Not sure Kelly's particularly happy with the decision, but it's given, caught behind, and as can be the case in the power surge, Riley, wickets can fall as well, and off the first ball, one goes.
Yeah, I think Kelly tried to hit that to the moon there.
Yeah.
Lost a little bit of his shape. Let's have a look at the replay here. Sort of nipped back and beat him on the inside edge, actually. It's close to the stumps. Might need to get hot spot up on that next one.
Yes, not a luxury that we have, of course. So, Esterhausen, the next batsman in. With 17 balls remaining in the innings.
Recently contracted by WA Cricket. He's an all-rounder, so does have the ability to whack a ball here.
Just nudged down to mid-on. First ball is faced to get off the single. Brings Hobson back on strike, and those figures from Stockdale are pretty impressive. 3 for 12 in his 4th over.
He's bowled quite nicely. Hasn't looked to use those slow balls as much as the other bowlers. He's beat a couple of batters at pace. I think Hobson's the key here for the Scorchers. If he can sort of bat right through, they'll push up to a good total. Mid-on heading back. Yeah, mid-on in a forward square leg. Looks like he might try and go top of the stumps.
Full and whipped away through the leg side. They're coming back for 2. The throw comes in, and
Nice
home
running.
safely. Yeah, good running. Hobson clearly keen to get as much of the strike as he can, as he should, and off quickly and back for the second.
Three balls left to go.
Full again down the leg side this time, and wide called.
It's a nice length, just missed a little bit on the line there. Could be a dangerous ball if that's on the stumps. What do you think Hobson's thinking here? Is he looking to go for the boundary?
I think so. I think you take what's on offer, but yeah, be keen to keep the scores ticking over. He's whipped this one away on the onside. That's going all the way over the boundary, so was full on leg stump, and Hobson's picked that up nicely and straight over wide mid on, and a boundary 6. So
lovely shot. The bowler's only just missed there, and he's found a way to get that for 6.
So a beautiful strike from Hobson.
Let's put the pressure back on the bowler here.
Yeah, Stockdale had it all his own way basically in his first 3 overs, but and the wicket with his first ball in this over. Short, pulled away on the leg side, and just through for the single.
I think this might be a little bit of a free hit for Esterhuizen here.
Last ball of the over it'll be.
Probably shouldn't look to take a 1 here. Give Hobson the strike. Of course, got the next over with the power surge on the opposing end. Stockdale want to close out his spell nicely here.
Full, a swing, just gets wide of the wicket keeper, and that's going to go down to the third man boundary for a boundary 4, and unlucky for Stockdale there, but
I think the keeper might have just got a hand on that. Just a little fingertip up.
Certainly diving away, but Stockdale finishes with the figures of 3 for 26 from his 4 overs.
Very nicely bowled nonetheless. I mean,
yeah, hard to bowl in the power surge near the end of the innings. The batsmen are going to go after you.
Manenti comes on a bowl, second over the power surge. Scorches 7 for 120. I think it's very realistic. They can push above 140 now. 2 overs to go. I think anything 130, 140 be a tough chase.
Yeah, it's a pretty good effort in the end from 4 for 21 in the 5th over.
Got a full cover point in mid-on out here. Sort of a wide mid-on, so
Swung away over the infield, down over mid-off, and bounces over the boundary rope for 4.
Certainly got his eye in now, Hobson.
Yeah, struck that one nicely.
We're going to take it back on the bowlers.
So Hobson goes to 23 from 14 balls faced. Scorches to 7 for 124.
Nancy just talking to mid-off there. See if he can execute.
This one skied away. It's going to go straight down the throat of a fielder. Oh, we're working back. Has he taken it? I think he has. It's
a great effort in the end.
He came in a little bit too far underneath. Had to
Mackenzie
back out.
Harvey. As we know, Mackenzie Harvey, one of the best fielders going around, but like the wind's just carried that one late, and he's taking a big mark in the goal square, going back with the flight.
Really well to hang on to that going back, falling backwards. So Hobson's gone for 23 off 14 balls, and the Scorchers lose their 8th wicket.
We've got Luke Holt walking to the crease. I think it's important now for the Scorchers just to make sure they face all 120 balls. You don't want to leave anything out in the park.
Yeah, that's right. So that's the second wicket to fall in the power surge. And it's the 2 batsmen that were at the crease at the start of the surge that have gone. So all of a sudden that makes it perhaps a bit more difficult for the batsmen if they're trying to work the singles with all the fielders inside.
I think it's important for the batters to stick to their strengths. Ball's in your area. Look to hit it hard.
Short works it away behind square on the leg side. They're running hard, looking to come back for the second. They're going to do that and get there pretty easily. Good running.
Yeah, great running there.
The intent was to get 2 right from the start, and both ran hard and made it comfortably. Again. This one full, pushed into the offside. They're off straight away.
Yeah, good batting.
Again, good running.
Good batting. Score off every ball.
Esterhausen on strike now. 2 balls remaining in the over. Short, oh, leading edge just lobbed out on the offside, and they're through for an easy single. All the fielders inside the circle on that offside are right out on the circle, so no one really there to save the single.
No one backing up either, so
Holt looks to advance, but
nice
well bowled. And that ends Manenti's spell. He finishes with 1 for 32 from his 4 overs.
Scorchers 8 for 128 now.
So the last over to come.
Hanno Jacobs
to bowl it, and Luke Holt on strike. Oh no, Esterhausen, isn't it? They took that single before, so Esterhausen on strike. 128 now. They'd be hoping to get to 140, you would think, Riley?
Yeah, definitely. A couple boundaries.
Down the pitch, a big swing, misses outside the off stump, so good bowling, short of a length.
I think he was expecting the slower ball there. Pace on from Hanno, went straight through him.
Big swing high in the air. Keeper trying to get to it. It's going to fall safely in the offside. There's a bit of a mix-up between the batsmen and shy at the stumps. They're home for 2 somehow, but yeah, a bit fortunate there for Esterhausen, but that's what's going to happen in the last over of a T20 innings. High in the air and just into the space. Bowler and keeper both scrambling after it, but neither could get to it.
Handy too for the Scorchers though.
Keeps Esterhausen on strike. This one a slower ball outside the off stump, really slow. And
I think the batter just froze there. Starts the last over from the strikers.
It is just the 2 runs from 3 balls so far. It's a good comeback from Jacobs.
Points coming up here. Mid-off heading back.
Standing and swinging straight down the ground. Deep mid-off, Menenti. Fields just fumbles a little, and they're going to come back for 3 here. That's terrific running. Just that little fumble allowed Esterhausen to get on his bike and get back for a 3rd run. So good running, and that's 5 runs from the over so far with 2 balls remaining. Scorches are up to 133.
Yeah, very good running there from the batsman. Lovely game awareness.
So fielding change for Holt. The mid-off comes up inside the circle. There's 2 on the boundary, out deep on the offside at cover and point. This one full, hits through the line down to long on. 1 bounce into the fielder's hands. They're coming back for the 2nd. This is surely, I'm not sure. I think the wicket might have been broken by the Holt bowler's hands without the ball. So not out as the decision, and they get 2 runs from it.
Another nice piece of running. I mean, straight to the mid-on and got 2. So great work from the Scorchers batters. Last ball coming out.
Last ball of the innings. Holt on strike. Scorchers on 135. Into the pitch, cut away, forward a point. They'll come back, trying to get the 2nd. Throw comes in, and he's short of his ground, Holt, and nice piece of fielding. 1 run scored off that last ball sees the Scorchers finish their innings on 9 for 136 from their 20 overs. And Esterhausen remains not out. 11 off 7 balls. Holt not out 5 off 4 balls. So Riley, 136. It gives them something to defend, I suppose.
Yeah, I think Scorchers will be relatively happy with that. I mean, looking at the game yesterday, the team batting first defended 140. So they're certainly not out of the game. It's probably slightly in the strikers' favour at this moment. The strikers can just get off to a better start. I'm sure they'll back themselves to always be able to chase that. So it'll be an interesting game.
Yeah, well, just looking at the Scorchers scorecard on the screen there, and Goodwin in the end had to play a bit of an anchor role, 24 off 35. Matthew Spores was the best of the batsmen with his 37 off 29 before being run out, and Hobson and Kelly gave them some hope late. So after being 4 for 21 in the 5th over, they've finished their innings on 9 for 136. So the just looking at the bowling card now, and of course Campbell Thompson with that spell of 4 overs right at the top of the innings, 1 for 10, and Aubrey Stockdale 3 for 26 had to bowl the power surge over. So good bowling effort there, and no one really too expensive. Hannah Jacobs came back well with his last over at the death. So 136, 137, of course, the target for the Adelaide strikers. Probably reasonably even poised. Perhaps the strikers would go in slight favourites going into their innings, but we'll be back with the Adelaide strikers innings after the innings break.
Visiting Darwin, Australia? Make your stay a winning one at Darwin Airport Resorts. Just minutes from the airport and a short drive to the city, it's the ideal base for travellers chasing sun, culture or the cricket. With 3 comfortable hotels, 2 inviting pools and 2 on-site dining options, everything you need is right here. Relax, recharge and enjoy the top end at Darwin Airport Resorts.
Are you looking to hit your studies for 6? Make the move to Australia's Northern Territory and start a world-class partnership where your potential can glide through boundaries and you can rack up runs in places you've never imagined. Enjoy our laid-back lifestyle and help us build what's next. When this over is over, think about getting on a good wicket and consider studying in Australia's Northern Territory. Authorised by the Northern Territory Government, Darwin.
When you move here, it's not just for work, it's for life. Here, culture isn't something you leave behind. It's something you bring with you and share. Great jobs, no long commutes, and weekends that start as soon as Friday ends. From the red desert to the tropical north, this place doesn't just welcome you, it transforms you. Australia's Northern Territory. New boundaries, new territory.
Well, welcome back to Kazali's Arena for the resumption of this match between the Adelaide Strikers and the Perth Scorchers in the 2025 Top End T20 Series. My name's Stu Davis. I'm joined by Riley Mark today, and of course we just saw the Perth Scorchers innings where they scored 9 for 136 from their 20 overs after being in plenty of early trouble, and now it's the Strikers who will attempt to chase down that total. Big Matthew Kelly to open the bowling from the clubhouse end.
Yeah,
and
plenty of BBL experience from Matthew Kelly. He'll look to get the ball shaping early.
So Mackenzie Harvey on strike for the first ball. Oh, and it's short and looked like it might have jagged away a bit past the outside of the bat.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of zip through there to the keeper. Similar to the start of the Adelaide Strikers bowling innings. Bit of movement.
Yeah, so a promising start there for Kelly. Of course, Mackenzie Harvey is partnered by Jake Winter at the other end. This time driven out into the covers and fielded out there by Luke Holt. No run added.
Yeah, definitely looks like this sort of new ball period will be the toughest time to bat. Saw in Scorch's innings sort of got easier as the innings went on. A little bit less bounce and carry. Ball stayed a touch lower.
Oh, a bit of pace off that one. May have got an outside edge, but fell short of the keeper.
Yeah, nicely bowled.
Yeah, it was. So, good start from Kelly. Yet to concede a run.
Got the two fielders out, deep forward square leg and a third man. As we see slip come out into mid-wicket.
This one banged in short and wide called.
Just down the leg side, I think.
And will also be the one over the shoulder permitted for the over. So first score of the Strikers innings, courtesy of that wide.
Mackenzie Harvey, very good player, square of the wicket.
And there he goes, playing it square. Didn't catch that fully, but he's got it away well enough to get off the mark with 2 runs.
Mackenzie Harvey played the last several seasons with Melbourne Renegades, but just signed with the Adelaide Strikers, so they'll be watching closely here, looking to see how they can use him in the upcoming Big Bash. Has a bit of a pause.
Oh, he's swung that round. I think he's dragged it onto his stumps.
He has.
He has. So attempting the pull shot and just dragged it around, and the ball's lobbed on the stump. So unfortunate there for Mackenzie Harvey, and he trudges off. Just look at the replay here. Has just got caught up in his gloves and dragged around onto his off stump. So Mackenzie Harvey goes, bowled for 2 off 5 deliveries faced, and the strikers 1 for 3.
You'd have to call himself a little bit unlucky there.
Absolutely.
Ball could have gone anywhere off the body, but just see Ryan King walk out to the middle. He'll be looking to make an impact early here.
So just 2 off the bat and a wide in the first over so far. 1 delivery remaining.
Another left-hander.
So last ball of the opening over. Just pushed away on the offside. No run scored. So a good over from Kelly. 1 for 3 from his first over. And picking up the wicket of Mackenzie Harvey. So Albert Esterhausen to open the bowling from the Palmerston City end of the ground.
Jake Winter on strike, very powerful player, down the ground, square of the wicket, will look to sort of hit hard. Bowlers going to have to be on here, near nice, hard length.
Works this one away down to third man. There's a fielder coming in off the boundary down there, and they just take the single.
It's a nice start from the bowler. A little bit of shape there. Away from the right-handed Winter. Got King on strike now.
Going with a slip. This one just worked away behind point, but straight to fielder, no run. Sam Fanning there.
Got a deep third man and a backward square here.
Full, driven straight, but well fielded by Esterhausen off his own bowling. Looked to be nicely timed off the bat, and just quickly back to the bowler.
I think both these batters be itching to get their first boundary away. Get their innings started.
Oh, this one skied It's the short fine leg scrambling to get back. There for the Scorchers was Keaton Critchell, but just out of his reach, and
He's done well to keep that to only a single as well.
yeah, that's right.
Nice drop step back with the flight.
Yeah, always running with the flight of the ball, trying to pick it up over the shoulder. Difficult at any time, but really didn't have a chance. This one short, swung away. It's a deep third man down there will tidy that one up. And it's Critchell again. He does the fielding, and another single.
Similar to the first innings, it's been hard to find that timing with the new ball on this wicket. I think the batters just have to give themselves a chance to get in, get used to the pace, bounce, go from there.
Yeah, that's right, and the target's not massive, so there's an opportunity to do that. Short, pulled away. There's a player at backward square, but it's gone square of him, and that's a nice shot. The first boundary of the innings goes to Ryan King as he smashes that away on the leg side to finish the over. Esterhausen, no wicket for 7 from his first over, and the strikers are 1 for 10 after 2.
Yeah, just rocked back. Timed it nicely. Didn't try and overhit it. Matthew Kelly on for his second over. 1 for 3 off his first.
So deep backward square and a third man on the fence, pretty square. Full. Winter plays that one down to that third man area. Just a single.
Good intent running between the wickets as well. Even if we go straight to the guy on the boundary, they're still looking for 2. Put a bit of pressure back on the fielders. Similar field, deep backward square, third man. To the left-handed King. Nicely bowled.
Beaten outside the off stump.
A little bit of nip away.
Kelly again to King. Short and wide outside off stump was a pace off short ball.
You might have seen him move a bit early there. Just pace off, threw it wide. Very nicely bowled in the end. Under the shoulder as well, so still has a short ball left for the over if he needs to use it.
Yeah, very tidy start from Kelly. 1 for 4 from 1.5 overs. This one full, dug out, straight down to mid-off, and they're through for a single.
Just the 2 off the over so far. It's been a good start by Kelly.
It has, and conceded just the 3 in his first over, so terrific start.
Kelly now to Winter.
Short, cut away, but straight to the fielder, no run. So good tidy work in the field from the Scorchers. 1 ball remaining in this Kelly over.
think for the strikers, their main focus needs to be just have one batter. Try and get past that 30 or 40.
Full. There's a big shout, but caught behind, but I think it was bat hitting the turf. So turned down the end of the over, and Kelly, after 2 overs, really impressive figures of 1 for 5, and the Adelaide Strikers 1 for 12 after 3.
Yeah, great start by Kelly. Interesting to see whether they give him another one or hold him back for a bit later in the innings. Looks like they're going spin here. Corey Roccacelli. Recently played some county cricket over in England. Did quite well from all reports. Obviously one of the leading wicket takers in the Shield last year as well, so always good to have a player of that calibre playing up here in the top end. Roccacelli be bowling to the left-handed king, spinning away, deep mid off, a deep mid wicket.
Oh, backing away, outside edge, it gets over the infield, and that's going to run away to the boundary. It's hard and fast in that outfield, and Roccacelli a bit unfortunate, but goes for a boundary 4.
I think it's just
his first ball.
Just a touch short and wide there. Pace on the ball. Just see he's bringing mid off up and push cover point back. You might try and hit that hard length, get a bit of spin.
So full, gone for the sweep shots. A big shout for LBW. It's been given. King just checking out where he's positioned, but it was a flatter, faster ball and trying to sweep it over the infield. Caught in front, and King goes, as we see the replay here. Down on the knee.
Yeah, it was close there. Possibly could have been impact outside, but ball was sliding on toward the stumps. So it was definitely hitting. Nicely bowled by Roccacelli.
So King's gone for 10 off 10. And the Strikers lose their second wicket on 16 in the 4th over.
Looks like Harry Manenti walking out to the crease now. Obviously bowled a few overs in the first innings, so might have a good read on the conditions here.
So Roccacelli went for 4 first ball, wicket second ball. And Manenti comes in at number 4. Driving down to mid-off, no wicket. Manenti, of course, had a 4-over spell in the Scorchers innings. This one turned away on the leg side, and they'll get through for an easy single.
He's a very tall bowler, Roccacelli. Gets a lot of bounce. You try and use that to his advantage. Try and hit the top edge of the right-hand bat. square leg, a bit more in front.
Winter off the back foot, punches it into the covers, no run.
A bit wider on the crease there from Roccacelli. A little bit of turn.
Last ball of Roccacelli's first over. Big swing, it's going down towards that fielder at backward square, but lands just in front of him, and they get through for a single. So Roccacelli has 1 for 6 off of his first over, and at the end of the power play, the strikers are 2 for 18.
The Scorchers will be happy with that start. Can't really ask much more on the power play, T20 cricket, so they've got a good platform to sort of keep bowling and restrict the strikers as much as they can. Looks like we got a new bowler here, Keaton Critchell. Right arm over the wicket. To Jake Winter.
Full driven into the covers, but straight to the fielder, no run.
Powerfully struck that. I reckon a metre each side, that's 4.
Big Matt Kelly in the covers there.
5 out at the moment. Deep third man, deep cover point. Fine leg, forward square and mid on. This fine leg comes up and mid off goes out in the circle.
Oh, slower ball there, and it's just Winter trying to smash it away. Missed everything.
You feel he missed out there.
Yeah.
Probably the first real loosener he's sort of got in his innings.
Outside the off stump, faster ball this time, and swing and a miss.
Nicely bowled. I mean, 3 out on the offside. As he sends third man up and mid wicket out to the boundary. Might look to take a bit of pace off here. Possibly a bit straighter.
Slow ball again, and again a swing and a miss. So good bowling here from Critchell.
Close to the wide line. Changing the field a little bit here, which I don't mind. If you're going to bowl different balls, why not have the fielders where the batter is looking to hit it. So third man goes back and mid-wicket's back up in the circle.
This time driven away out to long off, and they're going to come back for a second. As the ball's fielded out here by Goodwin. So Winter happy to at last get a ball on off the bat and into a gap, having faced 4 dot balls to start the over. Short, pushed away on the onside. They're running hard, looking for 2. I think they'll get that pretty comfortably with the fielder coming in from the boundary. The throw a little bit wild, but no problem there with the players backing up. So 4 runs from Critchell's first over. The strikers 2 for 22 after 5.
Yeah, a couple twos to finish that over. Definitely calm the nerves of the strikers here. They need 115 more from 90 balls. I think the Scorchers just have to keep looking to take wickets.
So it's going to be Roccacelli again.
Roccacelli spinning into the 2 right-handers here.
This one nudged away on the leg side, through for a single, nicely placed.
Nicely bowled as well, just spinning up into that hip. I think he'll just try and keep his length back. Doesn't want to float any up to Winter here.
Oh, big swing, a shout for a stumping, but foot was anchored.
Nicely bowled there, just outside the off stump. Slid on with the arm. Tempting Winter into a big shot here. Bit of cat and mouse going on.
Off the back foot, just pushed out square of cover, and they get through for an easy single.
He's a very good player of sweeps, reverse sweeps, so could be looking to use that for a boundary option here.
Just turns that one round backward of square on the leg side and through for another single.
Bowled again, into the wicket, bit flatter, hit straight to cover. Last ball here, 3 off the over so far. Again, nicely bowled.
Yeah, it was. Found the outside edge out to backward point, so another tidy over, 3 runs from it. Roccacelli 1 for 9 from his 2 overs.
Yeah, lovely start by Roccacelli. Just mixing it up. Some balls to go straight, some to turn. Makes it hard when the batter, makes it hard for the batter when the bowler is able to change without, you know, changing much of their action. Back to the pace of Critchell. Another over. Two for 25 off 6 here.
So 3 out on the boundary and the offside. Deep backward square, deep long on. Just pushed away on the offside and they're through quickly for a well taken single.
I think the game's just in the balance here. It's waiting for one team to try to throw a few punches. Run rate up to 8 now. With a low total, just takes 1 or 2 big overs to bring that right down.
Yep. Driving through the offside, not really timed, but sweeper out there tidies up and just a single. Critchell again, this time to Manenti. Ball driven out through the covers, straight to that offside sweeper, and a single once again. So a single from each of the first 3 balls of this over from Critchell. Ball swinging through, down to long on. They run the first hards, picked up now, but Manenti says no in the end as the return comes in. So another single to Winter. He moves to 11 from 19 balls.
4 singles this over.
Just nudged away on the offside, through for a quick single again.
Nicely bowled, nicely played. Just waiting to see when that next big shot will be played.
Last ball of the over from Critchell. Ball swung away, high and long over long on. That's a huge hit. That's gone about 30 metres over the boundary. That's well struck from Winter.
Yeah, it's a great swing. I mean, Critchell hasn't done much wrong there. Just missed a touch short of that Yorker. And then right into the slot. It's a lovely swing of the bat.
So with that boundary 6, Winter goes to 17 from 20 balls face. Manenti 6 off 7. And the strikers up to 2 for 36 from 7 overs.
Another change of bowler now. Looks like they're going the leg spin of Luke Holt. He's bowled quite nicely in the tournament so far. On 2 right-handers, could be a bit of assistance in the wicket. Long boundary on the leg side here, so wouldn't mind seeing him throw a couple up. I reckon the Scorchers just have to look to keep taking wickets here.
So he's got 2 fielders inside the circle behind point. And a cover, and 1 short mid-wicket. Oh, cleverly played. Just paddles that one around the corner, down to fine leg, and back for 2 runs.
What are these? Couple cockatoos?
Some wildlife company here in the roof. Just letting us know they're there.
Yep. Holt playing around with the field here. Sending Boxman mid-wicket down to 45 after that little lap. Sending mid-off back out on the boundary.
Played away, backward of point, goes fast out to the sweeper on the point boundary and get through for 1 only.
Nicely fielded out there. Take the ball hard, threw it in. These batters have been pretty good looking for those extra runs.
Good work. Just bit faster, and Holt quickly through to the ball to field it in his follow through out onto the offside, prevented the run. This one Sliced away, but short third man chopping that one off. Another dot ball. Off the back foot, just away square of the wicket, coming back for the second, and made easily. Good running by Winter. He's always running to the danger end. He's out quickly.
Been a good over so far.
Oh, short, trying to blast it through the offside, but playing a miss. And a good start by Holt. 5 runs from his first over. Strikers 2 for 41 after 8.
Yeah, I think the Scorchers will be pretty happy with their position right now. Batters under a little bit of scoreboard pressure now. If they can pick up 1 or 2 more wickets in these next couple of overs, I think they're well in the game.
Esterhausen coming back into the attack, this time from the clubroom end. Oh,
lovely shot.
Beautiful shot. Just scooped over fine leg. I think that's just pitched inside the field of play, so over for a boundary, but nicely played by Manenti.
He's done it with ease as well. It didn't even look like he tried. 1 bounce 4.
Yeah, nicely done. So
I think the best players, they always look to attack early in the over, put the bowler under pressure. Wonder what the bowler's thinking now. Probably doesn't want to give him much pace to work with.
Manenti up to 13. Slow ball, but it's leg side, and it's going to be called wide. Manenti can't believe it, but
it's probably pretty lucky the bowler there. Fine leg up. Any bat on that, it's probably flying away for 4 again. It's got away with 1. Fine leg's being pushed back here. Mid off, third man coming up.
no, Manenti doesn't want it, so fine leg coming back inside the circle.
3 out on the leg side here.
Pace off ball turned around the corner to that short fine leg, but they still get through for a single.
Again, just throwing a touch leg side there. Isn't much protection in that area of the ground. Don't think he has to worry as much about being scooped with Winter on strike. I think he'll just try and use his power and get him down the ground. Mid off up here.
Oh, swing, it goes over the slip area, bounces down to the fielder at deep third man, and they just jog through for a single.
Definitely looks like the batters have targeted this over. 7 off the first 3. can they make it a big run?
Westerhausen again to Manenti. Short cutaway through the cover area. Sweeper from the offside comes in, and good piece of fielding once again from Sam Fanning. Keeps it to 1. Third man coming up inside the circle now, and mid-off going out to the rope. Swing across the line, dragged it down behind square, and another single to Winter.
Strikers just brought the 50 up with that single. Similar position to what the Scorchers were, just a couple less wickets lost. Same point.
Full on the leg stump and worked away on the leg side, but again just a single.
Nicely fielded out in the deep. Charged in hard.
So Westerhausen finishes his second over. Here's the figures of none for 17. Winter 21 not out off 26, and Manenti 16 off 13. And the strikers are 2 for 51 after 9 overs. So looking at the bowling scorecard there, Matthew Kelly at the top of the list, 1 for 5 from his 2 overs. All of them pretty tidy. Westerhausen most expensive, but still only an economy rate of 8.5, so it's been a pretty even effort as we see Matthew Spores coming into the attack. So another spin option here for the Perth Scorchers. Strikers 2 for 51 in pursuit of that target of 137 for victory. Spores, of course, was the best of the Scorchers with the bat for his 37 from 29 balls, and looking to extend that to an all-round performance here. So the leg spin of Spores to Manenti. Just sliced away on the offside first ball. Straight to Roccacelli, no run scored. Similar shot this time, just got it a bit squarer and out to the man in the deep for a single. Brings Winter on strike. Nicely bowled again and just pushed away on the onside, no run. So a tidy start from Spores. Hit a length straight away. Again, just worked into the offside field, nicely fielded by Roccacelli. Couldn't prevent the single though. So 2 runs from the first 4 balls of this Spores over. Similar again, same line, just worked away on the offside for another single. So good bowling from Spores. Right on the money in this first over. And again, a bit faster even as it worked on the leg side. They're through for a quick single. Spores does the fielding, but they get through comfortably. So a tidy start from Matthew Spores. Just the 4 runs, 4 singles from his first over. And at the halfway mark, the strikers are 2 for 55 at the same time. The Scorchers had lost 4 for 50. So spin to continue from the clubroom end with Luke Holt back into the attack. Holt conceded 5 runs from his first over from the Palmerston City end of the ground. Now bowling from the clubhouse end.
I think it's important the Scorchers bowlers keep looking to take wickets.
Full driven straight down the ground. There's a deep long off here. Kelly picks that up and fires it back in. So it's a single to Winter. Off the back foot, cutting away.
A bit faster and flatter there.
Yeah, the fielder on the circle. They get through for the single. Winter on strike again. Off the front foot this time, goes over the infield. Sweeper out there. Once again, Fanning doing the fielding out there and restricts the scoring to 1 run.
Yeah, nicely picked up out there.
Manenti going straight down the ground aerial over the bowler's head, and he's timed that nicely. It's 1 bounce over the rope, and it's a boundary 4 to Manenti, who takes his score to 23 from 18 balls. And
just missed a bit full there, the bowler. Tried to go wide, and did well to hit that straight.
Yeah, the partnership building nicely now. Both players into their 20s. This one right up in the block hole. He digs it out to point, but they still managed to get through for a single.
Yeah, it's been good running from these two. I think they've assessed boundaries aren't always going to come, so they need to take every run they can get.
Short cutaway, but straight to Roccacelli at point. And that ends the Holt over. 8 runs coming from it. Holt 2 overs, none for 13. The strikers 2 for 63 after 11.
Looks like Roccacelli back on the Palmerston City end. The longer boundary on the leg side. Let's see if he can tempt the batters into playing a false shot this set. to be very deliberate with his field setting here.
And Enty on strike. Works it away on the leg side. Roccacelli races off after it, but Fanning coming in from deep mid-wicket keeps the scoring to a single. Looks like Winter's called for a change of bat here, just being run out to him.
Tossed up. Yeah, it's mid-on just for a single. Wouldn't mind seeing Roccacelli throw a couple up here. It's a very big boundary out there. Try and beat the batters in flight here.
Down the pitch, or just was in the air past backward point, but gets away to the boundary, so just out of the reach of the fielder at backward point, and ran away quickly for boundary 4.
Yeah, unlucky there from Roccacelli. It's a nice bit of bowling. Drew the slight false shot. See the batter trying to hit that through the covers and just squirted it away from 3 point.
Luke Holt diving, couldn't get a hand to it. This one worked into the leg side.
Pushing hard.
And, Winter looking for the second, but it wasn't on.
Strikers need 67 more from 50 balls. I think the game's still in the balance here. Couple wickets here, it falls straight back into the Scorchers' favour. Strikers slightly on top so far though.
Down the pitch, worked out to deep mid-wicket again, and another single. So yeah, these two, the two at the crease look to have things in control pretty well, but as you say, a wicket or two and things change pretty quickly. But their partnership over 50 now, and building it nicely for the strikers. Pushed away to point, the call is yes, the throw comes in and they get through. So it finishes the Roccacelli over. 9 runs coming from it.
Yeah, good over there from Roccacelli. Or good over from the strikers' point of view, sorry. No dots in there. I think that's what they have to continue to do. Limit the dots, try and score off every ball. I think the batter's been doing that really well.
Yeah, that's right, just the one boundary, the rest singles, but builds it up to 9 runs from the over. Roccacelli 1 for 18 from his 3 overs so far.
You see the sort of leadership group talking to the bowler, trying to come up with a plan here.
So it's Critchell coming back into the attack. Coming in for his 3rd over. He has none for 15 at the moment. On strike, down.
Interesting shot.
It was down on one knee to play that forward defensive prod out into the offside.
I think he was looking for a little sweep or paddle there.
I think so, or yeah, scoop or something. But yeah, adjusted nicely and picked up a single. Short, swung away into mid-wicket. It's going to be caught out there. It is straight, picked out the fielder down there. And just as we thought that these two had the game under control, Winter plays a loose shot, really, going for everything, and holds out at deep mid-wicket. And it's just a short ball, and he's waited and smacked it straight down the throat. So Winter's gone for 27 off 35 balls, and the Strikers lose their third wicket at 73.
Yeah, nice bit of bowling there. It was a touch short, but he had the fielders in the right position, so it's a well-needed wicket from the Scorchers there. Now comes Alex Ross to the crease. Played a lot of BBL cricket. One of the best middle order bats going around, so I think the Strikers will be hoping he can get into his work and get a big score here. Similar to Manenti, likes playing square of the wicket. Very strong against spin.
Alex Ross, the captain. He's played plenty of cricket up in the top end as well. So 57, that previous partnership off 9 overs. Mitchell just plays that one into the gap in the covers and gets through. Ross, it was for a single.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind possibly an extra fielder up to the new batter. Try and get a few dots on him. Keep Manenti off strike for as long as you can. As a set batter, I think on this wicket it does take a little bit of time for the batters to get used to the pace and bounce, so especially early in his innings, try and bowl as many balls to Ross as you can. This brings the third man up, drops mid off.
Worked away on the offside, through quickly for another single. Brings Ross back on strike. Alex Ross looks like he's wearing the spare shirt out there, no number on the back.
Must have been a ring in. Pretty handy.
Full driven, but just to that short cover fielder. So the last ball of this Critchell over coming up. It's been a tidy over from Critchell. A wicket and just the 3 singles from it so far. Oh, outside edge, well bowled, but outside edge, and that's running all the way down to the boundary. So unlucky there for Critchell. Ross gets his first boundary and moves to 5. And Critchell has 1 for 22 from his 3. The Strikers are 3 for 79.
Run rate required still up above 8. Should be a tight finish here. Game still in the balance. We've got another meeting at the top of the bowler's mark. The captain's trying to work out a plan. Don't mind it. Take a bit of time out of the game.
So it's going to be Esterhausen coming back.
Fine leg, deep forward square, cover point. I think they're just trying to work out where the other two fielders are going. Got mid-on going out. And then we have third man dropping. So there's a big gap through mid-wicket if they can get it past the box man.
Short and trying to work it around on the leg side, but just struck on the body there.
You just beat him for a little bit of pace there. Maybe expecting the slower ball.
Good start from Esterhausen. Short again. Oh, just ramped this one straight over the wicket-keeper's head, and it goes one bounce over the boundary for 4. So clever batting from Manenti. You get the feeling, Riley, that as long as Manenti's there, the strikers are in a pretty good position.
Yeah, he's a big wicket at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
So 37 off 27. Probably look the most comfortable out of any of the batters to bat today.
So that makes him the equal highest individual scorer for the match. Spores, of course, scored 37 in the Scorchers innings. Down the pitch this time, smashing it high over mid-off. It's going out, falling in, pitching in short of the boundary, and thought about a third run, but just the 2.
A nice quick turn and throw from the fielder out there on the mid-off boundary. Saved an extra run there.
So advancing down the pitch and cross-batting it over mid-off. And the ball virtually pitching and stopping. So Manenti looking to get after Esterhausen here. Oh, this time driven through the covers. That's a beautiful shot all the way along the ground. There's no stopping that one. Out through the covers, there was a sweeper at cover point, but had no chance of getting to that. And Manenti moves into the 40s.
Yeah, he's definitely identified this over as one he can attack. I think that's what the good players do. They pick their match up and really try and take advantage of it.
Short and over the shoulder, but not called wide.
Yeah, looked pretty close there.
Manenti just considering other options that he might have had in playing that one.
So a mid-wicket, a deep backward square and a fine leg, as well as a cover point and a third man. Don't think the bowler can afford to bowl 2 full here, unless he's going near the wide line.
Short, and then he pulls it away. Straight to the fielder at deep backward square. Bit of a bobble off the hands, but just the single taken, and Manenti keeps the strike as Esterhausen finishes his 3rd overs with the figures of none for 28, and the strikers 3 for 90 off 14. So another 47 required off the 6 remaining overs.
Strikers still have the surge in hand, so interesting to see when they use that.
You'd think the game slightly in their favour, but
looks like they're going back to the spin of Spores.
Yeah, Spores bowled the one tidy over.
Maybe not.
Just conceded 4 runs. No, they've changed their mind. He takes his hat back. And they're going back to the pace of Matt Kelly.
And Kelly's been their best bowler so far, so definitely looking to take a couple of wickets here. Next in the batting order is Harry Nielsen, Josh Khan, then Jersis Wadia. Still a bit of firepower left in the sheds. Especially number 7, Josh Khan. I think he's used to batting up the top of the order, but a bit of a different role for him today. Six overs to go, 47 required. Important over coming up. They have taken the surge as well.
That's probably what caused them to change their mind about who was bowling.
Yep.
So Kelly comes in. Ball over the top of the infield there. Beautifully played, and that runs away for another boundary to Manenti. He moves up to 48 from 32 balls.
Yeah.
And it's been the real mainstay of the innings.
Yeah, with the split field there. Deep cover, deep forward square. Kelly's probably just missed his length there. Let Manenti get under it. Tried going the wide Yorker.
Full on the legs, and Manenti just works it around behind square. It's another boundary 4, brings up his half century. It's been a terrific innings from Harry Manenti, and standout innings of the match so far. And he moves to 52 from 33, and consecutive boundaries really puts the strikers in the box seat here at 3 for 98 in the 15th over.
See in the last 2 overs that required run rate's come right down under 7 now. Backward square moves a bit finer.
Short and over the shoulder, but a fair delivery, and Manenti happy to watch that one go past.
Yeah, a bit of a change of tactics here. Got a deeper wicket, deep backward square now. So looking to bang it in. I think Manenti's got to play this smart now.
Plays this one inside out over the offside, and again that's rolling away. Got a good piece of it, and another boundary in the over going to Manenti. So 3 boundaries from the first 4 balls of the over. It's good batting from Manenti. All of the fielders on the offside up inside the circle, and just sliced it away over the top.
Yeah, lovely batting. He's putting the pressure right back onto the bowler here. It's always tough in the surge. Only 2 fielders out. You just miss. allow the batter to hit to a place where you've got no fielders.
This time Manenti going aerial, is going skide to mid-on. Catch should be taken, it is taken, and Manenti goes. So as we witnessed in the Scorchers innings, the surge can bring about wickets as well, and Manenti just didn't get that one how he wanted to. Skied it in the air, and see the replay here, and perhaps a bit of pace taken off the ball and threw the shot a bit early and skied it high in the air. But a terrific knock from Manenti. He goes for 56 from 36 balls faced, and he leaves Alex Ross at the crease with the job to do to get him over the line.
Yeah, excellent innings. Accessed all around the ground. Very good knock. Now comes Harry Nielsen, South Australian wicketkeeper, batsman.
So one ball left in the 15th over, and the strikers 4 for 102, chasing that target of 137. So Kelly picks up his second wicket.
Kelly can finish off this over well. I think you would have taken the chocolates in this one. The important wicket of Harry Manenti.
So Kelly again for his last ball of the over. Worked away on the leg side, and they're through easily enough for a single. So Nielsen off the mark to end the over. Kelly finishes his third over with the figures of 2 for 18. The strikers 4 for 103 off 15.
Interesting to see who they go with here. Looks like it might be the spin of Roccacelli, the second surge over. It is.
Keeper Joel Curtis calls for the helmet, of course.
Both these players like to hit square of the wicket. If Corey can sort of keep the stumps in play, I think he'll be in the game for LBW bowled. Tight over here, Keith Scorches in it. Sending mid-wicket a bit squarer, just in front now. Mid on, touch wider. Need to hit the stumps.
Short cut away, straight to point. They scamper through for the single.
Yeah, probably got away with one just there. Probably just missed his line. All the offside fielders up.
So Alex Ross on strike. Only faced the 3 balls so far.
Imagine it can't be long until he looks to go for one of those sweeps.
Down the pitch.
Well bowled.
He's well bowled and well fielded off his own bowling, so no run. Goes the reverse, hit on the pad, big shout.
Look close.
Not given. Did look close.
Just outside the line. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly. But Ross not able to get any pad on that one. Just look at the replay here. Yeah, I think that one's outside.
Yeah.
Outside the off stump, as that brings about the change in the field. With fielder going out to deep backward point.
Don't mind him playing the reverse sweep though.
Gives himself room this time, hits it into the offside, but can't get it in the gap.
Oh, well again.
This is a really tidy over in the surge from Rockacholi. Just the one run from 4 balls so far. This time Ross advances down the track and turns it round the corner.
Might have seen him come in there. Still a little bit leg side.
Good bowling, and it'll be Nielsen to face the final ball of the power surge.
Very important ball here.
Answers, catching opportunity, diving forward, but just got away, and they scamper through for another single. So the end of it, very good over and a good spell from Rockacholi. He finishes with 1 for 21 from his 4 overs, and the strikers are 4 for 106 after 16.
Don't think the fielder was expecting to go there. Nielsen tried to play it very square the wicket, sort of Q-ended it to Boxman with wicket. Yeah, very tidy bowling from Rockacholi. Wouldn't mind seeing a bit more spin in the attack here.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be Spores. And
do you think the spins looked a touch harder to hit today on this sort of wicket? Spores bowl quite fast, stump to stump here.
So we've still got a contest on our hands. 31 required from 4. Almost 8 and over.
Spores spinning into the left hand here. Might look to bowl a couple of wrong ones.
He's right on the money in his first over. This one just dragged down a bit, but pulled away for a single.
The Rashid Khan inspired run up, I think. Nice ball to start.
Ross attempting the sweep. Just gets over the bat and neatly taken. So a good start again from Spores. Coming down the pitch this time, but again, straight to the fielder. No run scored.
Yeah, Ross just struggling to find a little bit of timing here.
Oh, was started to come down and Spores threw it wide and 2 wide, so an extra run goes onto the total.
A good option from Spores though. Just missed his mark a little bit.
Ross sweeping this time. It's fielded down there at the 45, but not before they can get through for a single. So,
very well fielded. I think that was 4 runs if didn't get a hand on that.
Yeah, definitely. It was Esterhausen there. And now Nielsen back on strike. Goes the reverse. That goes straight to Esterhausen as well. No run this time. So
another good over so far.
Yeah.
Just 3 from it. He can escape without a boundary here. The run rate's still climbing.
Short, pulled away, but they've got coverage there, and just the single. So another very good over from Matthew Spores. He's conceded 4 from each of his 2 overs so far. And the strikers just inch along to 4 for 110 from 17. So 27 runs required from 3 overs now.
Yeah, like this, going back to the spin of Luke Holt. Spin's been a bit challenging to hit here.
And they need 27 runs from 3 overs.
This is the over. Last 2 haven't gone for a lot of runs. Scorchers can snag a wicket here.
Yeah, one of these 2 needs to get hold of the bowling soon, you would think.
Can't let another good over sneak through.
Nielsen goes high, out to wide mid-on, the fielder coming around, couldn't get there, and that pitch is just inside the boundary, and over for 4 runs, so good start to the over from Nielsen.
Yeah, I think we could sense that. Something had to happen here. $23 more from 17.
Nielsen pulls it away this time along the ground. Run the first run hard, but won't be able to get back for the second. As Esterhausen comes in, chops it off and gets the return back in quickly.
I think leg spinner bowling to the left-hander. Just like that, needs to take his medicine a bit flatter, get him off strike. Older Ross spinning away from him.
Gives himself room, drives through the offside. He's timed that one beautifully. It's going all the way out to the boundary. Just got to pass the infielder and had too much power on it for the sweeper at cover point to be able to cut it off. So that's easily Alex Ross's best shot of his innings. See, he gave himself room there and just smashed it away through the covers.
Yeah, that's a great shot. I mean, the bowler hasn't done much wrong there. He's pitched that outside leg stump and hit through cover, so let's see how he follows up.
Again, gives himself room, hits over the fielder in the infield this time, and again finds the boundary on the offside. So this could be the pivotal over for the strikers. They were needing 9 and over for the last 3, and have scored 13 from the first 4 balls of this Holt over.
Still not over yet. A wicket or 2 could change things here.
Goes the reverse sweep this time and just catches it on the glove. No run scored.
Nicely bowled. 14 from 13 required now.
Goes the reverse again, gets a piece of this one, but the sweeper out there will tidy up.
Yeah, great moving out there. I think the fielder saw him switch hands and sort of already started moving behind square. Well done out there.
Yeah, but the end of the over, it's a good one for the strikers. 14 runs coming from it, and with 2 overs remaining, the strikers 4 for 124, requiring another 13 runs for victory.
I think the strikers will try and get it done this over. In T20 cricket these days, you don't want to take it to last, especially when you're chasing down a total. That's why you see Scorchers bowling their best bowler of the day in the second last over instead of the last over. That's all they'll be thinking, get it to the last over.
So Matt Kelly comes back in. He'll be bowling his final over. Second last over of the innings. Figures of 2 for 18 so far. Short, pulled away onto the offside. Run hard, but there'll only be a single there. That'll bring Nielsen back on strike. So Kelly staying over the wicket to the left-hander.
I think it could nearly be worth bringing a fielder up. Try and get a dot, or try and get Nielsen to slog one over the field. Bring that wicket in.
Yeah, he's got 3 deep on the leg side. Short, pulled away, out to one of those fielders and go through for another single. 2 singles to start the over. Alex Ross back on strike, and 11 runs required for victory with 10 balls remaining.
Kelly just thinking his way through this one. Needs to nail it here.
Full, driven straight down the ground. It's going to get past, I think. It's going all the way to the boundary. That's nicely timed by Alex Ross. There was a fielder out at long on and one at long off, but he hit it well enough to get it to the boundary before they could close on it.
Just a low full toss there. Just a touch too full.
So that relieves the pressure on the strikers a bit with the just 7 runs required for victory now. 9 balls remaining. Kelly to Ross. Short, pulled away on the onside, out to mid-wicket. Just the 1 run.
Yeah, nicely bowled from Kelly there. 6 more needed from 8 balls.
It's the one over the shoulder for the over.
I think Nielsen will try and get a boundary here, try and get it done this over. Three out on the leg side on the short ball. And just a deep cover point, only the 4 out.
Full, off the inside edge, it squeezes away down the leg side. They get a single.
That was a double bluff there. Had the short ball field and then went for the Yorker.
Yeah.
Tried to go through his defences. It's been a good over for the strikers.
It has 8 runs from it. And now just 5 required for victory. Alex Ross, the captain, on strike. Deep extra cover on the fence, and then 3 on the fence on the leg side with the fine leg up inside the circle. Full, he's hit it down the ground. Oh, well fielded down there on the bounce. Thinking about a second, but not taken. And I think Ross thought he had all of that for a boundary, but good piece of fielding down there by Keaton Critchell. And that ends Kelly's final over. He finishes with the figures of 2 for 27 off his 4 overs. And with 1 over remaining, it's the Strikers needing 4 runs for victory. In the box seat, the Strikers, Riley. Surely they scramble 4 runs, don't they?
Yeah, you'd think so, but cricket is a funny game sometimes, isn't it?
Heard that said once or twice, yes. It was certainly a funny game at Fred's Pass the other day when NT Strike were gone for all money and a magnificent partnership to see them over the line at the end. So
You'd think just 1 boundary.
yeah, it's going to be difficult for Jaden Goodwin to set the field to save the boundary, you would think, and also stop the singles being scored. So big ask here. Short, hit away into the covers, no run. Esterhausen with the big job to do, bowling the last over, and he's started well with the dot ball. So 4 off 5 balls required now. Yeah, Ross just needed to get that either side of that fielder at cover. Time it's wide, and wide ball called as Ross started to make himself give himself a bit of room and advance down the pitch. So yeah, not what the Scorchers needed, a wide ball called. So the extra run and the extra ball, of course, as well. Esterhausen in short, pulled away, but there's a fielder out there. It'll only be a single. So a single to Ross brings Nielsen back on strike.
Just the 2 required from 4 deliveries here. Would take something special from the Scorchers.
Yeah, cool head of Harry Nielsen on strike. Either a single or a boundary will be happy with here.
I think you'll try and hit this one pretty hard, wherever it goes.
Esterhausen again. Full, hits it straight to mid-on, and he's off and running. And they're through for a single. Brings the scores level. So with 3 balls remaining, Strike need to score to win, and it's the captain, Alex Ross, on strike. So
it's been a good knock from Ross.
Yeah, I think the fielder's coming in now inside the circle to try to stop the single, make Ross find the gap or get it over the top. Still have the 2 deep at square leg and fine leg. So Esterhausen full. Ross Ross smashes it to cover. They run. There was a shy at the stumps. He was nowhere near being in the crease, but the throw missed. And that's the winning run. Alex Ross, the skipper, sees them to victory. A pretty good knock in the end from Ross. And he finishes with 25 not out. And the Strikers win by 6 wickets with 2 balls to spare. So Scorchers made them work for it right until the end, Riley, but Strikers perhaps always just ahead of the game.
Yeah, I think where it really came the difference was the Strikers start with the ball. I mean, having the Scorchers 4 for 21 early on. In the end, like, the Scorchers have done pretty well to take it to the last over of the game with that sort of start. So,
yeah,
not the worst effort from them. And I think the Strikers should be pretty happy to get a win on the board in only their second game.
Yeah, that's right. So they had a later start to the tournament than everyone else. And their second game, they get a win. They'll be happy with that. And so at the end of the first game here at Kazali Stadium today, as the bowling card comes up, and pretty even effort through the bowlers.
Yeah, I thought Kelly and Roccacelli are probably the pick of the bowlers. Bowling, obviously, in the power surge and some of the tough overs as we go through some of the highlights here.
So, yeah, there was lots of wickets early, of course, but and even in the Strikers innings, they lost those 2 early wickets inside the first 4 overs, but were able to stem the flow of wickets after that, and some clever batting. And
Harry Manenti.
Yeah, Harry Manenti, great knock, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's hitting all around the ground. As you can see, there's Jake Winter as well.
Yeah.
Who's sort of very strong in front of square, in front of the wicket.
Some power hitting and a fast outfield again. Saw the ball racing over the boundary, but some big sixes as well. So that's what we come to see in T20 cricket, and it was great viewing once again. Of course, there's another match here later in the day, and other matches around Darwin. So plenty of cricket still to come today and for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I think for the second game, they would have watched a bit of this, and I feel they'll be able to sort of assess the conditions a bit faster. I think these guys probably coming in a little bit blind and probably didn't start the way they wanted to, but I think the second game, I predict there'll be a few more runs, a few less wickets, sort of higher scoring game. But yeah, I definitely think Harry Manenti did the damage early. My man of the match, that's my vote. Who's your vote, Steve?
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see how it pans out. But yeah, there's some good performances, but he was the standout with the bat, obviously. So there's the match summary. In the end, it's the Strikers by 6 wickets with 2 balls to spare, and they get their first win of the series. We'll be back later today with the second game. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage.